Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Eunice. Today's recipe is Moi Moi Elewe, Moi Moi in leaves. I have some amazing tips for you guys to make the best Moi Moi Elewe in town. This is very simple and very easy to make, and you need very few ingredients. So if you are interested, please stay tuned, don't go away. This is the beans I'll be using for the moi moi. This is ewa oloyin honey beans, and this is 3 cups because I'm cooking for the whole family. My family loves my moi moi. I will soak these beans and remove the skin. I'll show you how to remove the skin later. These are the leaves I'm going to use for our moi moi elewe. I have washed them. I'm just going to wipe them, because I discovered as I'm wiping them, they are still a little bit dirty. So I will advise that when you wash them, you can still use your kitchen towel to wipe them. I got these leaves at an African shop about some weeks ago, but because I didn't want to use them straight away, I just put them in the freezer to preserve them. So if you live in an area where you cannot easily get these leaves, if you were able to get them and you don't want to use them immediately, you can just put them in the freezer, and anytime you want to use them, just bring them out, soak them inside water, and they're good to go. They will look very fresh, just like the way they're looking now. Sometimes they're hard to get, especially if you live abroad. I am going to wipe all of them and put them aside to use later. I have soaked the beans for like 5 minutes, and now I need to remove the skin. You can use grater, any type of grater, to remove the skin, or better still, you can use blender. I will show you how to use blender to remove the skin in a minute. For me, most times I use grater because I just find it very relaxing. If you are using blender, don't put all the beans in the blender all at once, but bit by bit. So I've put the beans in the blender now, and I added some water to it. So this is how you do it. You turn it on and off, on and off, on and off, until you're sure that all the skin has come off the beans. As you can see, you know, the blender is very transparent. You can see what is going on there. So you do that to the rest of the beans. I am done now. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to wash off all the skin. I'm going to add water to the beans now and take out all the skin. I normally use colander, as this has larger holes compared to sieve, and this will make the water to drain quicker. I will need to add some water and take them out before the beans are all cleaned. I remember when I was a little bit younger, I was living in Lagos then, and anytime there was a love feast in the church, they would always ask me to bring moi moi. And as I was making this moi moi, I remembered then that they used to ask me to do moi moi because they knew then that I know how to make the best moi moi. That was about 15-18 years ago, and till now I still make the best moi moi. And I'll be sharing the secret with you guys how to make the best moi moi. Our beans are all clean now. Always make sure you check for little stones, but sometimes you find stones underneath the beans. Check for those before you blend your beans. I soaked the beans for like 3 to 5 minutes, then added my vegetables, pepper and onions. I removed the seed from the pepper because I don't need them. Now I'm going to blend them all together. So this is our beans paste now. It's no longer beans anymore, and it's not moi moi yet. It's just beans paste. I am going to add all the other ingredients to it. Then we'll now start wrapping the moi moi. I have 5 eggs here. These are free range eggs. And I also have my fish here. I've removed the bones. If you have kids, please always remove the bones. I have the eggs here. I bought 3 out of the 5 eggs and I've cut them into small sizes. I'll be adding Maggi, crayfish, all-purpose seasoning, the fish broth, and salt. So what I normally do is I will add all water in the cup, then add the Maggi and the salt into the whole water, then mix them together thoroughly. I normally do this because I don't like seeing Maggi or any stock that is not dissolved properly in the moi moi when I'm eating it. So it's good if you can do this. I'm going to pour the mixture in the beans paste now and mix them all together thoroughly. Now I'm going to add all-purpose seasoning, some crayfish, and mix them all together nicely. If you are still watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on your notification button. Thank you. Now I am adding warm vegetable oil. I normally warm the oil before I add it to the paste. So here is our paste now. I'm going to add the fish. Don't forget to remove all the bones from your fish before you add it to your paste, especially if you have children. You will not want your children to get choked with fish bones. Now I'm going to show you the secret to making the best moi moi. Not just moi moi elewe, any type of moi moi. I normally add eggs to my beans paste. I'm going to add 2 eggs this time. This is what I normally do whenever I'm making moi moi. It's my little secret. It will make the moi moi to come out very nicely and very smooth. Do this and you thank me later. So these are the leaves we kept aside earlier on in the video. I'm going to remove part of the stem because I'm going to add them to the pot. I haven't got enough stems on these leaves. I don't know why. I think they cut them out. So I wrap some foil and put them at the bottom of the pot. I'm going to show you how to wrap the leaves now. You need 2 leaves. So you fold the leaves, the one inside, then wrap the one outside to the back, then bend it and flip it to the back. That's how to do it. You might not get it the first time, but don't worry. When you do it a couple of times, you get it. The inside will look like a cone. Then pour your beans paste inside it and any other ingredient that you want to add to it. I have added my egg to it now, and all you need to do is now tuck it in like this, then flip the top to the back. Don't worry, sometimes they will want to be stubborn and come out. Don't worry, do it again, then flip the top to the back. There will be some spill, but don't worry about that. So this is how the moi moi elewe will look, as you can see now. I'm just gonna show you how to do it again. So I have 2 leaves, fold it, wrap it round, bend it and flip it to the back. Then add the beans paste and other ingredients, tuck it in the middle and flip it to the back. And there we have it. Just keep practicing. You might not get it the first time. There will be some spills, some spillage, but don't worry, you will get it after a couple of times. I am going to show you again, so please watch closely. I love moi moi elewe so much because the leaves gives a very lovely scent and taste to the moi moi. I know it's a bit hard to wrap the moi moi, especially if you don't know how to do it, but if you follow these steps I'm showing you, you'll be good at it before you even know it. This is the last one I'll be showing you, and I believe after this one you'll be able to wrap your moi moi leaves perfectly. So I've added the beans paste to it. I will add my egg, my boiled egg. Then, just as I've shown you before, wrap it around, tuck it in, fold it, and flip the top to the back. That's it. It's very easy when you know how to do it. So this is how a perfect moi moi elewe will look. So these are all the wrapped moi moi. Don't put too much water in the pot. I'm going to cover it now and leave it to cook for 10 to 20 minutes. I just want to check now if it's cooked properly. You will know it's cooked properly when the leaves have changed color. So our moi moi is ready. It's time to eat. I'm sorry guys, I won't be able to share this delicious moi moi with you, but please make some and I would love to see the photos. Please, if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments, and please don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.